Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here to bring you the review for My Hero Academia manga episode 69. And this episode is really about meeting the people that will be heavily involved from now on within this season, I guess, or within this arc, whichever way you want to call it. But we find out that this is going to be an alliance of, I think it's three hero associations, some quote unquote minor heroes, and some bigger names in the game as well. When I say the bigger names, I'm really referring to Gran Torino and Razorhead. But they have gathered now. They picked a day. Deku and then them guys didn't know about this whole meeting thing, but they have gathered. They're having a meeting, and really, what the meeting was about was just kind of recapping on the information that we already know, what we've seen in the previous episodes up until now, and some speculation, like plans of them, how they're going to move forward, just based on what they know now, just making assumptions and just like I said, planning what they're going to do forward. And it was during this episode where it comes out how they speculate that the bullet is being used, making using Eri-chan. So this obviously, as we see in the episode, makes Miryu and Deku very mad because they had a chance to save her, but they didn't for X, Y, Z reasons. We both know, we know the reasons. We've seen the reasons. They actually kind of tell us again within the episode the reasons of why they didn't save her the first time around. Also, within this episode, we kind of learn more about Sir Night Tai and how his quirk works, and more into why he's very hesitant to use his quirk. And as you know, if you watched the episode already, this really falls into his experiences in the past with All Might. So as the episode goes on and you're watching the episode, you learn about Sanai, you learn about his quirk, you see how he's very calculated. He even says within the episode, like, we're not All Might, we can't do things how All Might would do it. And we basically, he doesn't say these things directly, but he's basically saying, like, we need to do things in our own way. And his way of doing things is being very calculated, making sure that he's got a plan, making sure this plan is close to as 100% success as he can make possible, and also learning that, like I said previously, he's very hesitant about using his quirk. He won't use his quirk unless he feels like it's 100% necessary. So at the end of the episode, we have Deku and Miryu. They're upset about the fact that they couldn't save Eri-chan, and we see them come over this as well, overcome this as well, and just get the drive to be a part of this job and save Eri-chan when the next time the opportunity comes around. For Deku, it was really him talking, or Razorhead talking to him, telling him, you know what, Deku, like, the second I found out that League of Villains might be involved in this, I was gonna pull you guys out. He's referring to his class, basically saying, I'm gonna pull you guys out, but because I don't trust, funny enough, because he doesn't trust him after what happened last time. He expects, Eraserhead expects Deku to, even if he does put him out, still be involved in some shape or form. So he said, rather than do that, he said he might as well just do it officially and keep him on board. And this kind of inspired Deku to want to keep going. Now I can't remember which one of Miryu's friends it was, but one of them had some words with him as well, inspired him, and like, he's good to go. He's back to his cheery self. It was Sun Eater who mentioned that he's never seen Miyu in this kind of state before. But after this talk with his friends, like, he shook off his little depression, misery, and then he's like, good to go. Like, yeah, next time we come across Eri, we're gonna save her. So with this episode, it was just info upon info. I don't want to call it info dump because that sounds like an insult, but it was just, finding out how we're gonna be moving forward from this point. Because, like, you go through everything within the episode, so you just find out how everything's gonna be moving forward. Moving forward. So, oh, and there was just that little bit at the end where we basically found out that Gran Torino purposely rejected Deku this time around because he wanted, Gran Torino wanted Deku to end up on the Seven Night. He had that all kind of planned out, which makes, again, like I said, Gran Torino. Well, I haven't said Gran Torino's a better teacher than All Might, but he is, because all I reckon Gran Torino has done more to help Deku's development than All Might has. I'm just saying. 3-star rating calling review. Like always, guys, I want to see your thoughts. Depends. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.